The Chicago Cutlery ProHold 14-piece block set with sleek black-coated blades and a contemporary 2-piece wood block allows you to experience the same cutting performance expected by professionals. The innovative grip guides your hand to the optimal position on each knife for superior control and cutting. Each knife is made with a professional quality stainless steel blade that has a non-stick surface. They're durable and sharp, providing effortless cutting for all your toughest jobs. Each ProHold set includes an 8-inch bread and chef's knives, a 5-inch Santoku knife, a 4.5-inch utility knife, a 3.5-inch paring knife, a peeler, and 6 steak knives. The innovative wood knife block houses the set in 2 easy-to-separate pieces, saving valuable drawer space and allowing you to safely carry your steak knives right to the table.
And now we start using an 8-inch chef's knife. Cut the onion in half. And now we take the onion like this. You hold your fingertips in and you use your finger as the guidance. And we're gonna cut slowly. We're gonna cut it like this. And now that's why the chef's knife is rounded like this, so we can just slice it into a nice dice. We also have red onions. I like to eat them raw. They're sweeter than the white onions. Cooking is so beautiful because there are so many ways to do things. There is not just one way. You can really be creative and do it the way you like it. As far as the knife on this preparation, is definitely the chef's knife. I like to take the middle out, the core, and then for a salad I just like to cut them in little wedges. It always also looks beautiful. It's a beautiful color and it's a nice garnish. You can also cut it this way if you prefer, in little rings. And then we have a couple special onions. We have some spring onions, and these are also nice raw, just on a salad, on a sandwich, but also as a vegetable. You want to cut the roots off, peel them a little bit here on the outside, cut the top off, and then just mince it. And then we can use them just whole, like this. So here you have a couple different ways to prepare onions. And I hope you can use it in new ways and you've learned something.
They have to go through the food without any effort. And a good test is actually to see if they go through a tomato without putting any force. This is a sharp knife. And as you can see, even a fine-edged knife goes through a tomato nicely without me putting any pressure. This knife I have dulled, and you will see that it doesn't go through the tomato unless I put force, like this. So to get the best results, you will need to keep your knife sharp. And let me show you how to do that. Keeping your knife sharp involves two things: honing and sharpening. When you buy your knives, they will actually have a fine edge that is really smooth. But by using them, they will get de-aligned, or you will get little burrs like this. With honing, you actually push the knife edge back up. Well, over time, you will also lose steel. Now the honing won't help anymore, and it won't put the edge back on, and that's when you need to sharpen your knives. But first, let me show you how honing works. Honing is actually really simple. Most block sets you buy will come with this honing steel. First of all, you want to put a towel down to secure the steel. The most important thing is the angle. This is 90 degrees. Half of that is 45, and half of that is about right. What you do is you just drop the knife and pull it towards yourself, like this. You do this on both sides, alternating. And keep making sure that you start all the way at the heel and you hold the angle from heel to tip. You put between 4 and 6 pounds of pressure. And you can test it by taking an old-fashioned scale, putting the blade on, not your hand, but the blade, and pressing down. You start with those 4 to 6 pounds of pressure, and then you lighten up towards the end. Now, you do each side about 5 to 10 times. You have to hone your knives much more often than you think. In professional kitchens, they actually do it several times a day. At home, you want to do it at least once a week on the knives you use daily. But actually, you want to do it whenever your knife is not as sharp as you want it to be.